What's up YouTube, Bizmathy here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to give you all a property tour on a recent wholesale deal that I just closed. Now, I'm just going to show you all the property and the different things, the different distress factors about this property that you all can look for when you're driving for dollars or just targeting properties to wholesale. Now, this video is a little bit different than the last one. I know it's similar, I'm wearing the same outfit, but the last video was just about the deal breakdown, how I got the seller. So be sure to watch that. I'll link that down below. But this time I'm gonna bring the camera around and just show you all around this property inside and out. Before we go on, be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn on post notification bell, and comment down below. Now make sure you all subscribe, comment down below, and like this video. Thank you for the growth of this channel. Let's keep on growing. And comment down below, what type of properties do you like to target? What's your favorite list to target and different things like that? And how is your wholesaling business going, or your real estate business or entrepreneurship going as well? So I'm gonna take you all along now. Let's move this camera. So this is the property. It's a simple house. So obviously there's like a lot of leaves on the ground and whatnot. The roof needs some sort of repairs there. I see some dips and some marks over there, and the buyer was questioning that. So as you see here, the porch probably needs some repairs and whatnot. So this was a rental at first, and the owner lived out of state, so he couldn't really come down and fix the property and different things like that. And so this is a 2-bed, 1-bath property. So let's just head inside right now. All right. So you go inside, see, might be some issues right there. Carpet needs major repairs. I don't know if there's a wood floor under there or whatnot, but yeah, the carpet would need to be replaced, probably not just washed. May put laminate in, so there may be some roofing issues over there. There's most likely a dog here or something like that. Wallpaper, the floor right here. So the kitchen is not in horrible shape actually, and the flooring can stay. Just clean up the floors, paint the walls. You may keep the cabinets and just resurface them a little bit, clean them up real good if you're just wanting to rent, which is my buyer wanting to do. Rip out that wallpaper over there, other things like that. So it's not horrible. Only thing, this is an issue. So another big issue here is there was a dip here down here, and I actually find termites under there. So that's why we had actually the seller pay his closing fees because of that. And we put that in the contract. So you guys can make adjustments to your contract according to every situation, even if you're wholesaling, which is amazing. You can add commission fees for real estate agents. So this is one of the bedrooms. Honestly, it's not as bad as it looks. It's just the ceiling and whatnot, the roof. Hopefully, there's no major roofing issues. All that needs to be done in this room: replace the carpet, put laminate on, or replace it with other carpet if you want to be cheap, and then just paint the walls. This is the second bedroom right here. So again, you have the ceiling, everything like that. Might be some mold over there. All right. And there's a small closet over there. So yeah, it's a small little 2-bed, 1-bath property, as you all can see here. This can rent for around $750 a month around this neighborhood. And yeah, so let's just go check the exterior real quick. So this is the exterior. Go in the backyard a little bit. He may just repaint it the same color, probably. Exterior. Central air and heat. Plumbing looks good. Electrical looks good. The only major issue, like I was saying, was the roof and the ceiling. May need to be some work done on it. This is the backyard. This is a nice little rental that you can have around here, for a nice small family, whatnot, or a young couple, older couple. You can rent out easily. May even reach $800 a month with it. Eventually I want to get to this level. I'm glad I have this cash buyer, make these relationships where I can, come to them for help and different things like that. But yeah, that's the gist of the property. And I'm just going to let you all know just how I found this property and the different techniques I used to close on this deal, and how you can find properties just like this in your neighborhood. All right, now I'm going to talk a little bit more about these type of properties and how you can target your properties in your wholesaling business. So number one, this property was an absentee property. So basically it means that it was a property owned by someone who didn't live in them. So usually it's a rental or it's just a vacant property. And so this particular owner actually lived out of state. So I was able to contact him that way. And I was able to close this deal just through text, basically. And it took 4 months of follow-up, checking just like once a month, which is not bad to close this deal. But it took a while to close. And then with this particular property, the ARV, or the market value, let's say you want to flip this property. It's a 2-bed, 1-bath property. Around this area, you could probably flip this for $110,000. Repairs needed to bring it up to that value is probably $15K, right? And so, but if you just want to rent it, you can just put like $5K. That's what my buyer is planning to do, just rent it out. And he's just going to put $5K. So with that, I was able to get it under contract at $60,000, wholesale it to a cash buyer for $68,000. And so he was all in just under $70,000. He said he's going to put $5,000 in, and then he's all in at $75,000. He's going to rent it out for around $750, which is incredible. He's making his 1% return, and then it appreciates over time. And so he's able to be all in at a property for $75,000, rent it for $750, and then it's worth $110,000. So he has equity of around $35,000 in this property. And plus he's buying it cash, so he owns it free and clear. But like, he already bought it below market value at around 70%, which is what most buyers want to be in. And so just when you're on list source, make sure you're looking at properties that are owned. If you're doing absentee, one thing I really recommend is making sure they own the property for 10 years or more, because you don't want to deal with people who recently owned property, because usually they're just rentals. And you don't want to waste your time if you're trying to get your first deal or second deal. And so, yeah, that's what I usually do. And I always do unknown equity along with they own 70% or more of the property. I just like that criteria, so I don't have to deal with reverse mortgages or people who are upside down on their property and different things like that. And yeah, so this is just a small little blue house. I hope you all really enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe, comment down below, and like this video. All right, talk to you all later.